Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Birdman, and in the spirit of the season, today we'll be talking about a few Christmassy birds, specifically cardinals. So without further ado, let's get right to it. The first cardinal species on my list is the northern cardinal, which is an easily recognizable species to many people across the world, among birders and non-birders alike. The male has a bold red coloration and a black chin and accents, while the duller female, still colorful, is more yellowish in coloration with accents of red and gray. Not only is the appearance of the northern cardinal easily recognizable, but so is its call, which is a familiar birchy 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 to many within its range. This bird's diet mainly consists of seeds and grains, which its large conical bill is well adapted for. They will also consume fruit as well as insects. This bird species can be found in much of eastern North America in the United States, Mexico, and expanding range reaching into Canada's southeast as well. Within its range, it can be found in its habitat of woodland edges, towns, desert washes, suburban gardens, as well as thickets. Now let's move on to our next cardinal species, the Vermilion Cardinal. This species is lesser known compared to its northern relative, but either way the male still has a distinctive scarlet plumage, gray beak, as well as dark accents on the wing and tail. The female has an olive-colored body, red or crest feathers, and an otherwise gray plumage. This member of the Cardinalidae can be found in a comparatively small portion of Colombia and Venezuela within its habitat of semi-arid scrublands with desert-like plants such as cacti. Within its habitat, it will consume stuff such as invertebrates, seeds, as well as fleshy fruits. Only 6 vermilion cardinal nests have been described, all of which are from Margarita Island. Nests will contain 3 to 4 eggs, and the female is the only parent who will incubate. However, once the young hatch, it's all hands on deck, and both the male and female will help in feeding their chicks into maturity. Our final member of the Cardinalidae we'll be talking about today is the desert-loving Pyrrhuloxia. This bird looks similar to a female cardinal of the 2 last species we talked about, but don't be fooled. The male Pyrrhuloxia is mostly gray with red accents on the breast, crest, tail, and wings, and an orangey yellow bill. The female is also mostly gray, but it lacks the red accents on the breast, and the amount of red in the crest, wings, and tail is a lot less than in the males. The Pyrrhuloxia can be found in desert scrub in northern Mexico and the southern United States as a permanent resident. Within its range, this bird can consume what you'd expect from a grosbeak species, eating seeds from weeds, grasses, and mesquite, as well as insects such as beetles, caterpillars, and grasshoppers. And don't forget the fruits, because they will also consume berries and cactus fruits. And finally, let us end this episode with this bird song, which sounds quite similar to the cardinal's birchy birchy birchy. Well, that's all for this episode of the Birdman. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next year. Merry Christmas!